Sheriff's Office is doing its part to fight the opioid epidemic.
Tonight, Norfolk deputies all received Narcan training, which helps save people suffering from opioid overdoses. It's part of a much bigger picture, though. 10 on your side's Geena Arevalo was there for the training tonight. We've talked a lot about opioid abuse in this area, and we know we're not immune in Hampton Roads.
That's exactly right. So deputies went through what's called revived training, and Sheriff Joe Barron tells me that his deputies have encountered people who are experiencing signs of an overdose. In fact, he says opioid overdoses are the #1 cause of unnatural death in the Commonwealth of Virginia. For the first time, 24 Norfolk Sheriff deputies are now trained to take on the opioid crisis. The new tool in their arsenal is Narcan.
It's not a miracle drug, but it's a drug that can save a life.
Narcan can temporarily reverse the effects of opioid medicines and can start working in 30 to 45 seconds, time that's crucial for someone suffering an overdose.
Right now it's so important because the potency of synthetic opioids is at 40%. 10 years ago, it was 5%.
Sheriff Joe Barron says there were more than 1,400 opioid overdoses in the Commonwealth of Virginia last year, with about 30 opioid-related deaths in Norfolk in 2018.
That's a loss of a loved one. That's it causes pain in our community.
From part-time security jobs to intake at the jail, deputies have come into contact with someone on opioids before, but now they're ready for it.
As a first responder, it gives you another tool to help someone that may be in need, give them a second chance at life.
And that's the main goal against this fight.
Just like we train everybody now in CPR to be able to respond to somebody with a heart attack, there really isn't a reason why we can't get everybody trained to use Narcan. If we as a community can respond more effectively, we can save more lives.
Narcan is a nasal spray, but it can also be given as an injection. There is no civil liability for deputies to administer the drug, but you might be wondering, what if deputies give Narcan to someone who appears to be suffering from an overdose, but it's a different medical crisis? Well, Narcan has no effect in people who are not taking opioid medicines. Geena Arevalo, 10 on your side.